All right, good morning to everybody. Today is the 17th of June, 2026. Crazy Global Market Talk with KEL. Crazy, anytime, anywhere. Good morning to you, Janet. All right, guys, good morning to everybody. Today, we again have market sharing. Now, as long as I'm available, I will do the market sharing. If you do not receive a message from us before 8 a.m., that means that today, the day itself may not have this market sharing, yeah? Because before morning 8 o'clock, I will send out the message out. What I do is that every morning at 8 o'clock, I will have my session with the people from China, the Chinese market. And then after that, then in 8:30, I will do the global market in English, all right? So of course, I would love to do it in other languages, but I'm not proficient in them, so apology on that. All right, disclaimer apply as usual. Please do your risk assessment before you engage into any form of trading. Okay, so look at the fundamental first. As usual, every morning we do that. Okay, so first of all, Japan May export grow at the fastest pace in the last 3 years, beating estimate as chips demand soar. So basically, everybody is now into AI and electronic gas mode. So basically, a lot of new cars are in demand right now. Okay, and of course, because of that and everything's doing well, Brent crude oil fell below $80 per barrel after reports show that US will allow Iran to sell oil immediately. So it's a very mutual thing, guys. It's just like now they bring the oil price higher. Then after that, all benefited for a while. And then after that, now they go back to the normal as if it never happened. But the difference is this now is that US had to pay Iran $300 billion in a sort of funding so that they can actually utilize it. All right. So to me itself, it's just basically a deal that created a lot of mayhem. And end of the day, creating a deal whereby now things is back to normal again. All right, so Donald Trump says that he will send the details of Iran of the deal to Congress, but we will see how the Congress will behave, because we all know that many Democrats is after his blood, yeah, for whatever he has done. All right, let's look at the U.S. market. Now, the Dow Jones has climbed above 52,000. Wow, for the first time as oil price fell. But the tech sell-off knocks down the S&P 500. Yes, indeed, there's some selling in the NASDAQ as we're speaking right now. But the thing is, this Dow Jones continue to go higher as market seemingly rotated from the chip maker to the cyclical stocks amid the declining oil prices. All right, now this is very interesting because oil price was the one that is causing inflation, and that created the market to panic. But now with the oil price coming down, by right, it should actually make the tech shares should be okay, but yet the tech share came off and seemingly the fund rotated to the cyclical. So I honestly don't buy that. I think that it's more like a last wave of upside. But again, I'll talk about this in the technical side, yeah? So micro devices dropped by 7%, Broadcom 4%, this micro technology down by 6%, and NVIDIA down by 2%. Wow, okay. Now, Brent crude oil fell by 5%, all right, to $78.96, below the $80, and that is why the market started to panic for the oil market. And of course, Caterpillar, JP Morgan were the one that is being pushed up, and these are all the very big blue chip. So once they move a little bit, the market will move quite a fair bit. So that's why I felt that this was more like a pump exercise. Now, SpaceX continued to stand out as, again, another 5% upside. So now the share price has hit $201. Right, $201. Oops. Okay. Now this is definitely much higher than my personal expectation. I was looking at 185. So now 201. What do I think? I don't think it's a buy, my friend, because if you look carefully itself, now this company just IPO is now at $2.77 trillion market cap. This is versus NVIDIA, Alphabet, Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. I mean, seriously, guys, I don't buy that, all right? I don't think this is worth. I still stand at 185 is a fair value. In fact, I think that 165 will be a better price if you ask me. So I'm not going to chase after this. I think this is crazy. It came at 135 up, down, so about 50% gain. So guys, a 50% gain for an IPO listing is really good enough. I think the market should stop here somehow. But again, this is my personal view. Will I be calling for a sell on this? I'm not too sure. Will AIMS have SpaceX in their CFD? I will be asking them later on, yeah? Okay, so who knows, we can trade SpaceX CFD. All right, And of course, Donald Trump said that he is very happy now. He feels that everything is over. Pakistani Prime Minister also feel that the thing is over thanks to him in a way. So everybody is trying to claim credit, but I just feel that something is just wrong. I cannot tell you why, but that's my personal feel. All right, so let's see and hope. So Brent crude oil continue to drop. That one I mentioned already. Now every news that I share in the market during the market Zoom session, I will put it in our news channel. Yeah. Now, more important is Kevin Walsh. Okay. Now, the Central Bank Federal Reserve chairman today is to do their meeting. And of course, most of them are expecting basically they're going to have their dot plot, right? And apparently the market expects Kevin Walsh won't participate because not ready or simply doesn't like the dot plot. All right. So the thing is this, the market now is basically looking at what he will say after the meeting. So main thing is that everybody know that he will be under a lot of fire. And of course, the media, if they don't like what he said, the market will go against it. All right. And Brent Kevin Walsh said that he doesn't like the dot plot idea of the forward guidance. He felt it's very limitation of the future. So he doesn't like that. And also, if that is the case, then give very little this what they call forecast from the market. So basically now we just have to wait for his position to stand and if he's hawkish or dovish for now. Okay, I just saw an article here. Michael Burry said he's standing to spread against SpaceX but pass on expensive option. Okay, let's leave it down there. Just take a look and see what he says here. That is actually yesterday's news. Michael Burry says he has no position in SpaceX and questioned the company near $3 trillion market value. Okay, fair, same thing. And he said option trade he reviewed to wish against options too expensive. Why too expensive? I know that the call to put now is 7-1. Yeah, I mean every 7 people are buying the call option against a put option against the SpaceX. Yeah. Okay, let me see. A put option at 100 strike expiring December 28 or spread at 25 contract. Wow. A similar contract for 2027 $13. 26 is 625. Oh, I see. All right. Interesting. Okay, I'll post this thing into our news channel. You can read it. I think he's correct. No need to really take a fire on this right now, but we can look for it later. Okay, so that is the fundamental for today. Now let's look at the technical, shall we? Okay, so first of all, today, everybody look at the gold market. Today, the gold, today's gold opening price is at 4332, and gold today is trading above MLP. So by default, it's a buy. So for gold, it's a buy, it's okay. Now, next thing to buy on gold is because the KSI, the KCX are all bullish. So that's another reason to buy gold. And of course, the bigger reason is because we have a double diamond here, double diamond. So when you're double diamond, what must you do? You must basically find out the latest candle that has the diamond, 4 diamond in this case. The closing price 4331. So yesterday one was here. Yesterday one was 4538. Cannot be. Wait, 4309. Yeah. Okay. So today we'll change it to the new number. Four, 3, 3, 1. Okay, so 4331 is the double diamond diamond line. So as long as gold stays above 4331, the market should be going up. Okay, should be going up 4331. All right, so let's see what is happening now in the market. Just give it a minute. Incoming call. Okay, 4331 is the level now. Let's take a look at the 5-minute chart to see this better. Okay, so what happened this morning? The market this morning opens and start to come down, right? Now, the first 1 hour, usually I don't trade because it's very pointless to trade except for Monday. Now, why Monday there will be gold movement is because of the Sunday that's trading in the Middle East. So there's a carry forward of the price on the Monday. So only Monday you will see market moving crazy in the morning, but then after that, it will caesar down. But for Tuesday to Friday, usually the first hour, the market don't really move. Yeah. So take note of that. Okay. So what happened here is the market start to stay above OP, right? Above OP, and it's above the diamond line from the day chart, 4331. Okay. And of course, there is a 4 diamond later. So basically, this is where I went in to buy. So I bought here and the price went up. Then after that, when the price go up a little bit, it started to fizzle out, right? And then after that, it went sideways. Now, do note there is a 4 diamond here, right? So what must you do? You must draw a diamond line at it. So you put diamond line in and you'll see my point. So what happened is that when the market goes below the diamond line and turns to red candle plus KSI turning red, this is where I cut my position. So which means that I was long here, but then when the market breaks below, I cut my position. Now, did I short here? I didn't short. Now, why I didn't short is because I was busy earlier, so I didn't short. So by right, can we short? Yes, we can short because it's below OP, right? It's below diamond line. You can sell. KSI is also red, so you can sell also. So selling wasn't wrong, okay? The selling wasn't wrong. So what is the wrong problem here as well, right? Is this. When the market came down to the diamond line, which is here, right? 4331, that is the day chart diamond line. Do you all notice that the market never closed below 4331? The market actually stays above 4331. So this actually tells you something very important, that the market itself, right, cannot go down. So because cannot go down means what? The market will have to go up when necessary. So the market breaks above and went up. But when it go up itself, right, I was waiting to take profit here. The market just fizzled out and then come back down again. I'm like, huh? Okay. So now the price come back down and I realized that the KSI is red. The bar is also red. So out of 3 options, basically to me, 2 of them are red already. So I just got out. So again, I break even, don't make money, just waiting for my entry. So why is gold like that? I don't know, but that is something that gold have been doing the last few times in the Asia market session, hardly moving. So is it because China stopped buying gold or just because the Asian market stopped buying gold? I'm not too sure, but definitely for sure itself now gold is just not moving much at all. So but then now gold purposely attach the OP and then pull up. So maybe later on we may see something like this. But of course, I'll say upfront here, guys, if the market decides to break below the OP, the diamond line from day chart is going to be very important. And if it fail, then of course the first target it will be the MLP, and then after that, then follow the rest. Okay, so basically this is how I see the market right now. It's not really moving according to plan, and a bit sideways and a bit tricky. So I would think that maybe we should just go slow for today. Let the market move around, decide for a while before entering the market. Yeah. So all clear for the gold analysis. If you clear, press number 1 right now. Okay, new diamond line is here. Yeah. That's why the market has some selling pressure now. Okay. Okay, all right. So that is the goal at the moment. Let's look at other market. Okay, now this is gold price. This is Dow Jones at the moment now. Now Dow Jones, basically, you can see that it is actually still climbing, but the climb seems to be a weak. Yeah, can you see that? Okay, so let me explain to you how I see now. Dow Jones now is climbing, is still climbing, but you look at the candle, it's getting very, very small. All right, and this sort of small candle means that the market is a bit exhausting. Yeah, that's one thing to take note. Now, next thing, let's look at the rest of today. Now, today, as you can see, the market down is basically trading at the pivot 2 level. Pivot 2 is 52029. Okay, at 52029. So if Dow Jones fail to stay above 52029, that means it break below pivot 2. Now, below OP is 52008. So break below OP, break below pivot 2, it will be a classic sell signal. And the MLP is very, very nearby. So there's a very high chance the market may pull back to MLP and below. So I am looking at the Dow Jones to do a bit of pullback to here, which is 50893. So where we are right now, and 893 is very nearby. It's only about 100 and what? 200, wait, 100, about 100 and it was 200 points away. So because of that itself, right, I think that the market may pull back to that, right? Now, the thing, oh, sorry, it's 51, sorry, my bad. It's 1,000 point away. Sorry, it's 50,893. So it's 1,000 point away. So I think the market may be pulling back down to somewhere around here because you can see the big boys are already taking some profit. Now, we know that Kevin Walsh today will be coming in to speak. So likely Kevin Walsh, in my opinion, may not be able to withstand the journalist attack. All right, so do take note that might be some profit taking ahead there. After all, the market has went out quite a fair bit. For the market to actually pull back on some profit taking is actually quite expected, yeah? Okay, now there is a 4 diamond here. So draw a 4 diamond line. So this diamond line cannot break. So what number is that? Let's take a look. The number is 51697. Okay, that should be the very important support level. 51697. Yeah, quite important level. The market has to stay above it before the selling pulls back down all the way. Okay. Now, some people ask me, why am I not looking to buy at the moment now? Because seriously, to buy above OP, you can see that it does go up, but then the valuation now is really, really, really too high. I am really not comfortable to buy anything that is so high at the moment. All right, really not comfortable, right? So I rather now wait for the pullback. Maybe after pullback, then we look to buy. If not now, I won't do anything. Okay, crude oil continued to plunge. Now, of course, yesterday I told you before, right? If there's going to be any buy, it has to stay above OP first. But yesterday, oil didn't stay above OP, so oil came down. So it's expected, yeah. Now, basically, the market now is telling you that, hey, look, the war started here. The time the oil was at $69. Then it went all the way up to the sky high of 114. And then after that, now it's back down to 76. Okay. So market is saying very clear, right? Is that the market went up on war, then war is over. So by right, it should come back to where it started. So market is expecting oil to stabilize back to $69. Now it's $76. Now, for me itself, right, I'm not going against the traffic. I'm just telling you that I think I have to be clear that I am not selling much oil because I'm waiting for the buy to come in. So why do I say that? Let's just take a look at this example, then you understand. So first of all, you see the KCX here is very congregated. Now, sorry, this chart I always jump around because of the updating here. Hold on. Okay. Right, this is congregated. And then after that, you notice that the last time when this happened itself was somewhere around here and here and here. So what happened is that every time when the KCX is green, you can see the red turns to yellow, does give us a little bit of upside. So what do I expect to see? Yes, I did expect to see something similar in the near term. Number two, you can see very clearly that the market was trending down. And then after that, there's an explosive movement before the thing come in, right? So now the thing is this, before the market rally, you do see that every time when the market is selling, the KSI has been red color. But when it recovered, the KSI is green. So now we can see it's green here. So are you trying to tell me that the market's already bottom? Well, I felt that it's almost there. Of course, I cannot deny that the market may want to purposely cover gap, but I doubt so. So today, the watch point will be at $76.74. If the oil price can go past $76.74, then I think buying oil is fair. Now, basically, I'm betting that the deal on Iran side doesn't really go as fit because Iran side have been very quiet. They didn't really respond. It's all the so-called official that is not official. So, and all about Donald Trump saying this, saying that. So what if something go wrong? That's how I feel it. Now, I'm not going against the tape, but I'm just watching the market closely. If the oil price can stay above OP and break the pivot 1, I will look to buy. If it doesn't, then I won't do anything. All right, all clear? All right, so this is the oil momentum. So if oil really is to go up, right, the first target is still the MA30 at $82. Downside itself, right, will be as low as this, as I mentioned to you. You can go below 70. So that is where your stop loss should be. So upside wise, we have about nearly $6 to a potential of 8 furthermore if you want to. But at least the near term, downside itself is about $6-7 or so. Okay. All right, that will be the gold oil market analysis. All right, and I'll do one more before we go. Is Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, I already tell you guys, I'm actually very bullish back then when the KSI was green and the price was sideways. Then after that, when the market turns to yellow, of course, the sell buying keeps coming in strongly, right? That's how it works. So what you do is that you actually absorb the market first at here while the market drops and then buy as much as possible. Then after that, what you do, buy up the market. So when the market is being brought up by you when you are buying, so that is very clear. When the market is above OP, yellow candle, it's going to go up. All right. So the thing is this, now we can see it's very heavily resisted here at this P1 at 67,662. So all you do is just wait for a while. If Bitcoin do find strength, you will have to break the MA30 to go towards the pivot. But at the same time, if the market fail, which is possible, and break below the pivot 2, and there will be some serious problem. And in the market break pivot 2, the selling can go all the way down to 63,000. All right. So traders need to watch out for Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin breaks below 65,218 today, the selling is about to come in. Yeah. Okay. All right. So upside is 67,662. Okay. So with that, today I expect the market to go slow because of the FOMC meeting. Right. The market may not go anywhere. So guys, don't expect too much from trading today. Maybe after tomorrow, when everything's all cool down, then we look to trade. All right, guys. Thank you very much for coming in, listening to me. All right, take care, and I'll see you guys online. Bye-bye.